All praise is due to Allah, who has united the hearts of the believer in Islam, and has made it an obligation to remain united, and has made it forbidden to become separated in his clear book. I bear witness that there is nothing worthy of worship except Allah, who guides to the straight path whom he wills, and I bear witness that our leader Muhammad is his messenger and the best caller to the way that is straight. O Allah, send your prayers and your peace upon our leader Muhammad and upon his family and upon his companions, whose hearts were united and whose souls were educated so that they became victorious leaders. And what follows thereafter, O believers of Allah, I advise you as well as I advise myself to first have the proper regard for Allah and thereafter be obedient to him. Dear believers, I greet you with the universal greetings of peace. Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be with you. This week we look at the attribute of Al-Muqīt, which means the equitable or the redresser. And when we think about this idea or this concept of Allah being Al-Muqīt, we have to contemplate and understand that this is one of the attributes who speaks to what Allah does, and this idea that he is the equitable. It talks about his equitableness or equitability in providing for everyone in the same way. Now, some may look at this and say, well, if Allah was the equitable, why does one person get this thing and why does another person get this? Why would Allah allow this group of people to be successful and this group of people to have harm? And this is what our minds go to when we think about this idea of equity, because we're thinking about ourselves. We're thinking about ourselves in the human context of things happening equitably for everyone. Now, yes, a certain group of people may be viewed as successful, and another group of people may be viewed as oppressed. But what Allah does equitably is he gives each of those groups of people a test. He gives the one who has everything the test of humility, and the one who has nothing the test of faith. And so this is the equitableness that Allah exhibits. This Al-Muqīt. And for us, sometimes it's hard for us to see it in that perspective, because we may look at our own personal treatment, or somebody who looks like us or sounds like us or believe what we believe, or from where we're from, that we say that Allah is not equitable in his treatment. Now, as we dig deeper into this idea of Al-Muqīt, we think about the next life. We think about this day of judgment. This is when this idea really comes to play. And it addresses where every good thing that you have done, everything positive that you have done, everything that's in line or is in favor, that your Creator favors, will be added to your record. Nothing will be left off. It's not like not like Allah's going to round down. It's not like the time that you did something to help someone and you didn't post it on the internet, or you didn't tell everybody about it and nobody else knew. The kind thought that you had, you're going to have that applied to your record. So Allah is going to be fair. He's going to be equitable in his treatment of you, because you did that. And the same way that Allah is gonna provide this for you for those good things, we also know that the Quran says that no soul shall be wronged, and everybody shall get what they have earned. So for us believers, that's a message to us that Allah is going to hold us accountable. He's going to hold us accountable for our actions. So just as he's going to see all the good things and he's going to mark all the good things, there are those things that are not so favorable that Allah too will provide equity with, that won't be left off. So let's improve our condition. Let's improve our behavior. Allah is Al-Muqīt. the equitable. أقول كذا استغفر لي ولكم والحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Now just imagine that, believers. Allah, Al-Muqīt, is going to give you everything that you earned. Every good deed, every positive thought, everything beneficial to yourself and someone else. Allah is going to see that and add that to your scale, and that's going to assist you. That's going to help you get to paradise. What would our lives be like if that was the case with everyone? With the relationships that maybe we lost, with the ways that we treat others, the way people treat us, that the things that I was not able to communicate, the thoughts that I wanted to share with you, but for whatever reason I couldn't, all the unsaid conversations from a parent to a child on why they did a certain thing, discussing their shortcomings, letting them know that this is why I did it. All those things could have changed if the person could hear all those things and every good thing that you did for your child knew. Every time that you didn't say something harmful to your child or to a spouse or to a family member, that was made apparent to them. How many relationships would have benefited? How many conversations would have gone differently if that person could have seen what was on your heart? If that person could have known the things that you were holding back so that you didn't hurt them because you wanted the best for them. So Allah is Al-Muqīt. Allah sees and knows everything that you've done. He knows all the good that you've done. He knows the conversations you walked away from. He knows the times that you gave that person on the side of the road money. When you helped that family member that everyone told you to stop giving them money to. Allah knows that. He knows the time that you sat up in your bed crying when you were sad and all you could do was turn to Him. He knows how you worked long hours, how you put yourself in bad situations and had to go to places that weren't very safe because you wanted to take care of your family, because you wanted to make a better life for someone. Allah knows all this. He is Al-Muqīt, and every good deed that you have done, you will be rewarded for it. Allah is going to treat you equitably. He's going to take everything that you've done and He's going to apply it to your record. And we pray that since now we have this understanding, that we know that He's going to do the same with the things that aren't beneficial for us. And we will be held accountable for those things. So our efforts now should be turned towards doing good. Our efforts now should be turned towards helping others, to being a benefit to society, not just ourselves. Allah is Al-Muqīt. Allah is the equitable. Everything that you do, good or bad, it will be evident as part of your record. So let's make sure that we are fully engaging that in the best way possible. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا تقبل منا إنك السميع العليم. إن الصلاة ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين لا شريك له بذلك أمرت وأنا من المسلمين. الحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين.